Okay, welcome back. In this video for the Apprentice S airplane, I'm going to talk about chargers. I'm going to show three different chargers. I like all of them, and I'll tell you about them one at a time here. The first charger you hear in the background is currently running and charging the battery here that came with the airplane. Several unique things about this charger. First off, it's the HighTech X2 multi-charger, and so a couple of nice things about it is it's two ports. So I have a port A over here, and you got the charging lead, you got a balance lead, and this is port B, so it's a two-port charger. I'm currently using the B port, and I'm using something else quite unique too. For an additional cost, I'm using the HighTech Wi-Fi module. Okay, so there's the Wi-Fi module, and this is charging, and basically live on my iPhone here is the application that HighTech provides for Android and iPhones, and so you can't see on the display the current status of each cell. You can see the total, but you can't see the current status of each cell. So this is the balance status of all three cells. Hope you can see that. Okay, and so right now they are 3.93. All three of them are exactly 3.93. And so I can back up here and it'll show you the current status, that I'm in a balance mode, that there's I put 74 milliamp hours in it. It's been running for 4 minutes and 45 seconds thereabouts. Current voltage is 1 amp. The voltage pack total is 11.8, and so this is a handy thing to have. There will be a limitation to the distance this phone can be away from the charger, but in this case it's going to sit behind me on a shelf. I have chargers up there on the shelves that I'm going to show you too in a minute, but it's going to sit behind me on the shelf. I can sit and monitor everything that's going on, and I have it has an A and a B channel up here at the top. I'm on the B channel. If I hit the A channel, it'll just show me nothing's going on there. And if I want to, I can stop it at any time by hitting the stop button. Let me just do that for grins here. Let me stop it. Okay, so it stopped, and now I could start it up again with this, or I could, if there was something on the A channel, I could check the A channel and do the same thing. So having an A and a B channel and the Wi-Fi module and so forth is handy. I like it. It's one of my main chargers that I use here in the shop. I also have a plastic box that I can carry it to the field if I wanted to. But I take other ones to the field, and I'll show you those in just a few minutes. So I'll be right back to show you a different charger. Okay, so I'm back, and the second charger I'm going to show you is the little brother of the one of the X2 I just showed you. It's by HighTech as well. It recently came out here in September of 2016, and so it's called the RDX1. There was a single port charger, but this is, I think, an improved one, and so it looks like this. I'm not going to start it up, but the menu on it and everything else is about the same. Has one port, has a balance board, but the balance board is only for the XH type connectors, which is 99% of what I use. The X2 did come with a balance board that supports ThunderPower and all different types. I'm not sure what they all are. I just know the XH and the TP, which is ThunderPower. Obviously, it supports 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But you can buy this if you need it for this. But this is, I think, was $60. The other one is $99. Might be worth it to get the 2-port if you think you want to charge 2 batteries at the same time. I do take this to the field because it's small, light, easy to pack and carry, and it does just what I need, because all I need is the XH type of connectors. Okay, and usually at the field I'm only charging one at a time. So it's portable, it's light, it's easy. It has a it doesn't have the Wi-Fi, so while you're charging you cannot see the balance of the batteries, but you see the total, which is fine. For most cases you're going to check the balance after it's charged anyways. And I think the other thing I like about it is the just the simplicity of the menu, and the way it works is very nice. It also has, if you just, you have to plug it in, obviously. If you plug it in and plug a battery in, there's a battery meter, okay? So before you start, you can check the balance of each cell and the total voltage, and when it's done, you can hit a button, see the battery meter before you unplug it. So you can check before you charge and after you charge the battery meter. The X2, I'm pretty sure, has that too. I always check it with my little voltage checker. Anyways, that's just habit. So, very nice, $60. The other one's $100. They're pretty good. I'll stop here a second and get set up to show you the third one, which I have been using for many, many years. I've only had this one. This one just came out, so I've had this one just a few weeks. The other one I've had got this year. The third one I'll show you I've had many years. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back in the third, and to me, for many reasons, for some reasons, the best of a single port charger is this one. This is the ThunderPower 610C AC/DC. So you got DC connectors if you need to use just DC at the field. You've got AC. Both of the HighTech have a DC port in the back, so you can use DC or AC. But you have to build the wire. Okay, this one already comes with banana plugs, so that's a little better. This one's $90, and I've owned one of these for, well, I guess 12, 13 years. Of one, it was the second charger I bought. Okay, the first charger wasn't very smart. When these smart chargers came out, I bought one right away, and I've been using this one for a long time. I actually own 3 of these, so I have them scattered around the shop. When I get home from flying, and I got half a dozen batteries I've flown, I'll put it on at least 4 or 5 chargers, get them all charged up, and I do have 20 amp circuit breakers spread around my shop here to do that. So this is handy. As I said, the balance board, as you can see, supports both ThunderPower connectors and the XH type connector. Unless you buy ThunderPower batteries, which I have some. I used to use ThunderPowers all the time. But I still have and will buy a ThunderPower battery from time to time. But most connectors in most batteries today come with the XH connector. And so one of the nice features of this one is you can press a button and see the balance on the screen, where you can't with the other one. But it's still a 1-port charger, but it's been dependable, reliable, never had a problem with it, and it's worked flawlessly for many, many years for me. So I got 3 of these. I got 2 HighTechs, and the HighTechs are new. I like them. They're good. this is still really good. So let me get set up and show you some of the cheaper chargers you can use and what I recommend. Be back in a second. Okay, in this segment about chargers, I'm going to talk about the less expensive chargers, cheap chargers. This is the charger that came in the airplane. It's got alligator clips, so it needs a 12-volt power supply. I have 12-volt power supplies. In here I have a lawnmower battery that I sometimes take to a field that I fly at that has no power to it, so I take a lawnmower battery. And it'll work well, but the lawnmower battery has connectors like this, banana plugs, and so how do you connect banana plugs to a alligator clip, you ask? Well, guess what? They make it. Sold by Horizon Hobby. You got a connector post that you can connect the red and white alligator clips to. Works very nice, just like that. And I can plug this into my lawnmower battery in a box, and it works. Okay. Another option too is Horizon Hobby sells this Dynamite brand of the same connector as this, but on the other end is the connector you put into your cigarette lighter in your car. So you could run this off your cigarette lighter with this. Okay. The problem I have is this is an okay charger. It works. It does balance, and gives you some light indicators, indicating how the charge is going, but you don't monitor it. You can't see it. I don't like that. So you're gonna buy this. Okay, I think this is like, I'll get a price here in a minute. But these are not, to spend more money on this, I'd rather spend my money on a much better charger. And the HighTech one port is $60. The Thunder Tiger one port is $90. I think these are like $15 or $20 or something like that. I'm not sure I'd put $15 or $20 into something like this when I'd rather put my money into a better one. If you purchased the Mini Apprentice, the Mini Apprentice did come with this, okay, which is the connector for where you can plug this into your cigarette lighter, okay, and you can plug this into your 110 outlet and get put the cigarette lighter connector into that, and you can charge at home. So this came with a Mini Apprentice. If you own both, then you've got one of these, and you may have to do something. You know, you can use all of this and just not use that. If you're good at soldering, you can cut these banana plugs off and put on something better. You can actually buy the cigarette adapters and adapt it to that. I don't like attaching a charger to my car battery. I'll take I don't want to open the hood and put a connector on there. You can buy like a 12-volt lawnmower battery and connect it up. Okay, just be careful. 12 volts will shock you. You have to be careful. So those are the options that I think you have for charging. It was nice that Horizon Hobby put this in with this charger, so you can charge at home or at the field with your car or cigarette lighter. This one is not quite as useful. When you put, $200 or $300 into an airplane, this one's almost $300. Spend a little more. You're going to buy at least 2 more batteries. Spend a little bit to get the battery well charged and safe. Speaking of safe, I've got like 4 or 5 charging stations around the shop here. The ThunderPower one sits right next to that airplane up there. The 1-port HighTech 6 next to it on the other side of that blue airplane. And I always have them protected. I have chargers behind me on a shelf, and I have a thick plate glass so that no electricity is conducted around it and so forth. So make a safe charging station wherever you're going to charge, and if you're going to do it at the field, make sure you're in a safe condition so you don't ruin your car battery or get shocked or something. Okay, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for additional videos.